Trae, coaches talked a lot about your guys' unselfishness tonight. Just how much can you guys talk about just giving up the ball to each other, making the right reads, making the right passes?
Yeah, I think we did a great job to start the game tonight like we did last game. And fed throughout the whole game. Shots weren't necessarily going in the whole game like we usually are used to, but, we were moving it and guys were getting good looks, and we'll take the looks that we got tonight for sure going forward.
It feels like every time you guys play the Magic, these are some pretty close games. What do you think it is about them as an opponent that kind of leads to these type of performances?
I think we're kind of like, literally kind of like the exact opposite type of teams. Like they're a very, very good defensive team and kind of sometimes struggle on offense, and we're kind of the opposite. Like we're a very, very good offensive team that kind of struggles on defense sometimes. So I think that's why you kind of get these kind of games and battles where they're close, because, it's like a teeter-totter. We kind of even each other out sometimes, and it's just whichever one is going to give more that game and that night. So,
Trae, on that last play, what was going through your head as Quin decides not to call a timeout and then DJ's able to sink that buzzer beater?
Well, when the ball went in, the first thing I think about is if we have a timeout or not, and if we're going to go. And so I looked up real quick, saw we had a timeout, and saw that they were pressuring, and thought we were just going to call a timeout. And Quin actually was telling the ref timeout, and he didn't hear him. And the refs weren't hearing a lot of people all game, so it worked in our favor there. And he didn't hear him, and we got the ball to DJ, and DJ did his thing. So that's why I was kind of jumping. I'm like looking at the ref thinking, he's literally telling you timeout. Oh, okay, we got DJ the ball, so now we good. So got him the ball, let him do his thing, and we're tied. So I think the best thing was just to get in transition and make a play, and Quin did a great job of not calling a timeout, and we all just spaced for DJ and let him do his thing.
Coach talked about the length that Magic have with so many guys on defense. Can you talk about how tough it was against that Magic defense, or how much they could throw at you and your teammates?
Yeah, I think that's what makes them such a great defensive team. They can throw a lot of different guys at you with different size, different strengths and speed. Some guys are smaller and stronger and faster, but some guys are taller and have a lot more length on them. And I think that's really what makes them a really good defensive team. So that's why they won a lot of games. They're not in the middle of the pack for no reason. So.
All right. Thanks, Trae.
Got you. Going down the opposing team's best player.
Next question comes from Jim Conlan.
Hi, Trae. Trae, in that second quarter, a minute in, you had the Nuggets in foul trouble, and you had them there in terms of the 5 fouls committed. How disappointing was it that you probably didn't get more to the line in that second quarter, given that you had them in foul trouble? I
don't know how many free throws we shot in the second quarter, but I knew they were in the bonus early. If it wasn't a lot, we should have got to the line a little bit more. So for sure, it was a good thing we were in the bonus early, but I don't know if we took advantage of it or not.
Final Zoom question.